Hey everybody, what is going on? CerealOverdrive here, and today I'm going to be playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is a 30 PED or 25-minute Arkadia Underground hunt. So why the time limit? Because the server is going to be shutting down in approximately 25 minutes. So I figured this was the perfect time for a 25-minute or 30 PED hunt. What we're going to be doing is jumping teleporter to teleporter. We're going to find something cool to hunt, and then we're going to go for it. I have not really been hunting in the Arkadia Underground, I don't think ever. So I thought this would be a good chance to test it out and see roughly where that loot is and just how good everything is down here. So there is a tax, 5% hunting tax, a 5% mining tax, and a 2.5% shopping tax. Obviously, those are a bit high, so I don't know if that's going to negatively affect loot, but I'm hoping since there are unique mobs down here, those mobs are going to have unique items, and those unique items are going to have very good markup. So first things first, we're going to jump teleporter to teleporter. I'm going to see if I can find some red dots that I can shoot. And once we get that, I'm just going to head out and start attacking. So this is a little bit of an exploration type thing. This is sort of how I work it with any new place that I go. I just jump teleporter to teleporter, I get in my ship, I fly around, and see what I can't find. And it looks like here we've got some interesting robots, it looks like. So that's going to be the Vigi. Let's throw that armor on, and let's start killing some robot thingies. I don't know what's going on with that. That's very interesting. Also, it is a 35.46 PED hunt. I just realized that I have that universal armor or universal ammo with me. So let's start killing some Badger 710 MK2s. It looks like these things are taking a good bit of damage here. So I think level 12 isn't going to be the worst thing to kill. It's a little bit probably under what I could be doing. But I haven't really dealt with any of these mobs down here before. I have no experience with what sort of damage they're going to be doing to me. So this is sort of a good trial period. And it looks like they're not doing too much damage, so we should be okay here. He's definitely taking a lot more damage than I thought he would, especially for a level 12 mob. I say he, it could be a she. But yeah, this is going to be a fairly decent fight. These guys aren't super easy to kill. They're not super hard, though. That always throws me... Ooh. Not bad loot either. It always throws me off because like the level of the mobs based on the planet you're on, it can mean different things. So Arkadia mobs are just a little bit tougher to kill usually than your average Calypso mob. And I'm not sure if that's because that's what I'm used to or if that's just because that's how the mobs are set up. So those of you guys who hunt on Arkadia a lot, let me know, is like level 14 sort of where you're at if you're like a level 25 hunter? And that would be like lowest damage or ooh, oh boy, hold on, we have a problem here. I must have gotten a crit hit. I wasn't paying attention, and he did a good bit of damage to me, which is never good. All right, so we should be back. Yeah, we're back. All right, that was worrying. I looked down and I saw that thing just drop. Oh, he's hitting me for like 25. That's actually quite impressive. Oh no. Why? Mind Art? Yeah, they're killing me with this update. I hit F to loot and auto shoots. That is probably one of the more annoying things. Like they need a little bit more of a like add in a button press or two. Don't like auto focus on the next mob because sometimes you want to heal in between. It definitely reduces the eco that I can hunt with, because every now and then I'll accidentally pull this guy in, and you can see I lost a little bit of damage that I could have done to him otherwise. I'm able to kill these guys fast enough that I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, but if you're fighting a harder mob, like you guys have even seen in some of the previous videos, this has been a problem that's been popping up on Arkadia because my armor is just not quite set up for it, but like I'll click F once or twice to loot, and it just auto targets the next mob. Maybe it's like I've got to retrain myself, or I don't know, because I don't know what the solution is, right? I get what Mindark's thinking. They're thinking like, all right, if you hit F once or twice, fine. But at the same time, like if I don't see that loot right away, I'm gonna hit F again, just thinking like, hey, maybe it didn't loot. I want to get that loot and move on to the next mob, and like that's sort of throwing me off here. But you know, it's one of those things too. I think if I train myself a little bit better and just sort of learn not to jump on things, it's going to be probably a lot better experience for me. I'm very used to FPSs and everything like that, where it's just if you don't get that like split-second shot off or something like that, you just hit it again, because it's better to get 2 shots in than to not get any. But that's usually multiplayer. That's a whole different scenario, right? So see, like this time, I held off hitting F again, and I'm good. But sometimes I just do that double hit. And I said I'm good, and now I just looked at my health, and I'm like, I forgot to heal. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe the problem isn't me, because sometimes I just forget to heal. Let's see if this is going to be a problem. I think it will be. He's not doing too much damage, but he's doing enough damage that he's gonna cause some problems for me. I gotta heal up here. So let's get that heal on. And even with healing, like I'm just like banging away at this button. I'm not really using it like I should be. And FYI, guys, those of you guys who were saying the S10, this new healing device, well, not new, but the healing device I'm using, it's a great healing device, but some of the higher level healing devices still have a really good place in your inventory. If I think I am carrying that with me. If I used that, I could have healed up a lot faster. And sometimes that's something you're willing to pay a little bit extra to get. So just keep that in mind. That's a little quick tip that you guys are getting if you're new players, and if you're old players, it's something you know. But yeah, I don't know. Arkadia Underground is definitely an interesting thing. I know here, I think if you're mining here, the loot is more lucrative, but it's going to come less often. So it's sort of like FOMA or Arcadia Moon or any of those places. It's just a little bit of a different take on it. And to be honest, I've had way more luck. So overall, like the unluckiest place I've ever been mining is Hell. And then after that, it would probably be Arkadia Moon, and then it might be either Arkadia Underground or FOMA. Like, those two are pretty spot on as far as my luck's been. So I don't know if that's just because maybe I don't have enough trial samples. In Hell, I spent quite a bit of money, so maybe I have too many trial samples there. I don't know. But, like, so far, I think my favorite place to mine has to be FOMA. But Arkadia Underground is a close second. So if you guys are looking for somewhere to mine and sort of go big, it might be the place. As far as hunting goes, I'm not seeing amazing loot here, but we're going to see how that goes. I don't know if loot, it can be like that too. The loot here might be lukewarm, or this might be some mob that usually drops like a special L item or something like that. Ooh, he's a little bit higher level than I was expecting. Let me heal up here, because if he gets a crit on me, I am in trouble. I just realized that. Look at that. Look at those hits. He's hitting me for 27 damage. That's crazy. Ooh, I'm curious. Maybe I should switch to Ghost and see if that helps. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sometimes I've just got to switch armor because I don't know exactly what these mobs are dealing. Let's see. I don't know if that's helping or not. Okay, yeah, the ghost armor is helping just a little bit more than the vigilante. I saw robots and I thought instantly they were going to do penetration damage. The ghost armor is helping a lot, it appears. My bad. So yeah, I saw robots and I thought automatically just that vigilante armor was going to be the key to success. And it's looking like I was wrong with that. It's interesting because that's one of the rules that was just so like overgeneralized in Entropia Universe. Like anytime you see anything robotic, anything that looks like this, it would just automatically do penetration damage, and that was almost like it was almost a guarantee for Mindark, right? Like you see a robot, vigilante armor is going to be the thing, and then you move up, and it's a little weird, sort of like. I wish there was a bit more continuity between the different planets, because sometimes you go to a different planet and you see a mob that looks a certain way, and you just generalize like what type of damage it's going to be doing, and I like being able to do that. And obviously it's going to all depend where you're spawning, right? Maybe it's on Mindark, like they should be a little bit better about it. I don't know, but like I feel like since Mindark set the rules with Calypso, like those rules should be followed everywhere. Again, though, part of the problem there is how much independence do you give the partners? And probably Mindark chose to give them more independence. I think that's fair. So I don't know where I stand on this. It's like on one hand, I like having the continuity between all the planets, but on the other hand, like if you're a new player, you're going to be going from Arkadia to Calypso and sort of complaining about the same thing I'm complaining about, but in reverse. So at this point, there really isn't a right decision, actually. Probably just leave things like they are. But it would have been nice to see from the beginning, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes I complain about stuff, and it's not, like, this is one of the things I think. Sometimes people hear me complain, and they think that I'm being, like, too hard on the game or anything like that, but some of the complaints I'm giving, they're just generic complaints. They're things that I think could be done a little bit better. but they're not things that are going to make me quit the game. They're not things that just absolutely destroy me. Like, in the video, like, I've got to talk about it, right? But this is, overall, this is like a 10-minute video or something, and it's a nice little 10-minute conversation topic. So maybe that's why I picked it. Don't always think, because I know sometimes people see me be negative about something, and they're like, oh, the game's not that bad, like, don't quit it. And it's like, well, I'm not quitting. I'm just bringing up a negative point. Like, no big deal. We'll see how that goes with Star Citizen. I think that one's going to be a weird one, because I know there's so many people who are like commenting on the videos I do, like hating the game, and then so many people who are loving it. So I'm like, if I go that middle ground, and like one of these days I come out with a video that's like, this is what I hate, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'm wrong. I had to convert some ammo there just to get this a last kill, and then we're probably going to be calling it. Let's see, what do we get? Alright, I'm going to give it one more go. I want to kill one more of these guys just to see if I can't get something a little bit better. I spent 30 PEDs, and I know there's no way I'm getting that back, but at the same time, I want to give these robots a fair shake. So I'm trying here. Trying to make them look good, but they're not helping. I mean, we got some decent loot, but it's nothing amazing. There is a little bit more markup on robot parts, too, at least on Calypso, I believe there is. So you can see, like, you're getting 106, 104, 101. Like, it's not a huge markup. This isn't, like, a life-changing, amazing markup, but at the same time, this is a lot better than you'll see, well, on most planets, or on most mobs. Alright, there we go. That's perfect. Let's loot it and leave. Alright, let's see where we're standing with this. Obviously, I'm not going to have made back much of my money, but that isn't to say that this is a horrible area. Again, I've only given it one shot so far. So it's not indicative of Arkadia Underground or anything like that being a bad place to hunt. That's one of the things people accuse me of. I never do big enough hunts, but I always say, like, I'll do it before and after. So with Arkadia Moon, some of the frustration you were seeing, that was from hunts that I'd done before and after that just weren't recorded, and just how those went. So with Arkadia Underground right now, just full disclosure, this is literally the first hunt that I've done down here in recent memory. So I'm sort of starting with a fresh slate. It's a little bit annoying that this loot wasn't great, but it's not the end of the world. Usually I like to go out, try them up first, and see what happens, but I'm a little short on time today, so I figure, hey, let's just record it right off the bat and see how it goes. But for those of you guys wondering, like, once I decide I'm going to record a run, I'm going to record it no matter what, whether it goes good or bad. So you guys are seeing just the full range, right? You've got some amazing runs, some horrible runs, and everything in between. Alright, so it looks like we got 20 PEDs back. As far as loot that was left, what do we have here? 22. Alright, so we got 20.38 PEDs back. That's going to leave us with a 9.62 PED loss just off the TT value. So that's pretty significant, if we're being honest here. Let's check out this repair terminal. Throw the armor in. We got one PED's worth of that, and alright, so we're looking at about an 18.43 PED loss. That is actually a significant loss for a 30 PED hunt. It could be because I'm doing too small of a run, so I'm definitely going to give this a shot, and then we're going to come back with another video, probably later, talking about, well, obviously later, talking about how that loot has been, and see if we can have a better hunt. Because every now and then, like, I log in, the time isn't right, maybe because they're shutting down, like, no one's playing, so we'll have to give it another shot, see how everything goes, and go from there. Because I don't want to trash Arkadia Underground yet. There's definitely going to be some mining runs done here, because those are very exciting, although there's big loss potential there. There's definitely going to be some mining runs done here, and all that, but for now we're just going to play around with hunting and see how it goes. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me and dealing with some of the stuff that I mess up and dealing with some of the negativity. Hopefully, it's appreciated, because it's, you know, it's just me criticizing the game, because nothing's perfect. You put any game in front of me, I'm going to have criticism, I'm going to have compliments. And Entropia Universe, sort of, I give you guys the full range. And I try to do that with other games too, but usually I don't get as deep into them as I have gotten into Entropia Universe. And Entropia Universe, it's more of a time thing than a depth thing. So if that makes sense, like, I've played it for so long, like, I've just played it for so long. I know a lot about it, whereas a lot of these other games I, like, dip my toe into. I'll play the single-player story, I'll play multiplayer a bit, and then either people get too good for me, I just give up, or I just get bored of it. And somehow that hasn't happened with Entropia, so that's definitely saying something. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said 2 minutes ago, I'm going to end it here. Until next time, peace.